Now ladies, as promised, I said I was going to show you how to do the Gel X with the acrylic. So it's actually quite quick and easy to do this. What we want to do is, I'm going to use my wee fake finger here. We're going to pretend that this is Sally. So we're going to push back Sally's cuticle. And we are going to grab our e-file. I have a arbor band on. So you want to file around the cuticles and the free edge. Just removing any of that dead cuticle. And buffing the natural nail, but only lightly buff. Now, once you have that done, we're going to wipe off the dust and press at the same time with our Pro Part from the Manicure company. Now we want to go in with our primer. You just want to put a little bit of that, you don't want to saturate the natural nail. And while that's drying, we will pick out a Gel X tip that's going to fit. So this is a size 7 and it looks like 7's going to fit. Check from sidewall to sidewall. Yeah. Now the inside of these need to be etched, otherwise they'll just pop off. So we're going in again with our arbor band and etching the inside. You don't have to go too crazy with it, but as long as it's etched, as you can see there. Wipe off the dust. And let's get our acrylic on the go. Now I'm just going to put a small wet bead onto the nail. Brush it down. Now, once you have that done, go back into the acrylic and we place a bead inside the nail. Now, I'm going to get another small bead, place inside the nail. You don't want too much up at the cuticle. Now, you're going to place this on from the from the cuticle down to the free edge of the nail. Checking that there is no air bubbles whatsoever, because if you have air bubbles, well then the nail's just going to pop off. There's no air bubbles there, which is perfect. Now we just need to wait for this to set. You can use clips. There's some clear clips that you can buy for putting on dual forms, which would be perfect for this, because it means then that you'd be able to move on to the next finger. But I don't have any, so I'm just going to have to wait for this to set for a minute or two. Tried this yesterday and I just thought it was absolutely fantastic. Like, this would be great for anyone who is a beginner and is struggling with nail shapes and with your filing and all that. So like, this makes your life so much easier because the shape is there for you. Like, these are actually made out of gel, out of soft gel, so you don't actually need to put anything on top of these. Like, this is the whole point of this is to push it onto the nail and paint over. That's the Gel X system. It is so handy, so quick, so easy. But we want to use these for acrylic. So perfect as well, I think, for those who are struggling with their acrylic application. Because it means then that all we have to do once this is set is to put a thin layer of acrylic on top, buff it, and stick our colour on. I'm just going to check real quick, see if I can take my finger off that without it creating bubbles. Yeah, so that's it set now. What we're going to do is, really quick, is just make sure that the sides are even. Just buffing the side walls. Now, I'm going to get this prepped for the acrylic application. Quite simple. We get a bit of acetone onto a lint-free pad, and then we're going to wipe the Gel X nail until it becomes tacky. It starts to get a little bit sticky. Get up around the cuticle area so then it's nice and flush. There we go. Just simple like that. Now back into our acrylic. You can go ahead and use a coloured acrylic if you want. I'm just going to use some clear acrylic because I'm going to use my gel polish over the top. So brush goes into monomer. We're going to pick up a very small bead of acrylic. We're going to place it up here. Nice and flush to the cuticle, but you don't want to oversaturate the cuticle either. Don't let the product go in there, so brush it down. Make sure that the sides get covered. Now, back into the acrylic, pick up another small bead and place it here. I'm literally just using very small beads. There's no need to use anything more than that because the structure is already there with the Gel X. The Gel X on its own will last 3 to 4 weeks on your clients. They can come back and get a fill. Grows out with your natural nails, just like normal extensions. So need to check, make sure that I have enough acrylic on there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So clean off my brush. I'm going to put it away. Keep it good. That's us done with the acrylic. That has to set. So we're just going to leave that for a little minute to harden before we even go near it with a file. Stop away real quick while I'm hardening. If you were doing a set like this, you would just be moving on to the next fingers. I will always use a metal tool to tap the acrylic just to see is it hardened. It's not hardened just yet, but when it's hard it'll be a good solid sound. Once I have this filed and buffed into shape, what I'm going to use is my own brand gel polish, number T38, an absolute fab in purple colour. I'm mad into my purples. Purples and glitter, purples and glitter. There we have it, good and hard, good and solid. So we're going to take our file, just make sure that everything's neat and tidy up the sides. And we're going to buff around the cuticle area, making sure that the product is flush with the cuticles so that you don't have that step. With another wee minute to harden. Still a little bit soft. Right around the cuticles. Yeah, I'm not really putting any pressure to this, I'm literally just lightly buffing. Because we only done a thin layer of acrylic and we kept it quite wet, it was just basically painting it on. That it went on very smooth, it was self-leveled. So it's literally just buffing it out and getting it ready for painting with gel polish. Yep. Just checking the sides. That looks good. Checking this angle. That's looking good. I'm going to check this side. All angles, making sure that everything looks perfect, which it does. Now moving on to wiping off the dust again with the Manicure Coffin white solution. Get all that dust off. Now we're ready for paint. You don't need to put on a base coat when you're doing acrylic or gel extensions, because the acrylic or gel already acts as a base. And we're going to go in now and colour. It's very hard to see with this little hand where this little finger where the cuticle is, so I'm trying my best not to get any on the cuticle area. And write that down. Just going to bring this up for a wee second just to make sure. Now, I have close enough to the cuticle area. You want to leave a tiny little gap. Yeah, that's the first coat done. I stick that in the lamp, in the LED lamp for 30 seconds. If you have a UV lamp, you would stick it in for two minutes. What I'm just going to do now is grab the top coat. first layer is cured. Now, go in for coat number 2. Don't know about you, but I am absolutely loving that purple. I want to cap the free edge. Yeah, now I'm going to pop that back into the LED lamp for 30 seconds. And no wipe, non-wipe top coat. These products can be bought on my website at www.nailedit.etc.com. We pop that in to the lamp for 60 seconds or 2 minutes usually. I do absolutely love these the gel etch system. It is so quick and easy to do. For clients who don't like to sit for an extreme amount of time getting their nails done, this is the perfect option for them. Be in and out in about 40 minutes. Depending, of course, like if they want any nail art or anything like that, that's going to take a little bit extra time, but for a plain set you're talking 40 minutes. Now, I just like to finish file the sides just to tidy it up a little bit. Make sure the side walls are done properly, yeah. Now, and again, just going to get rid of there's no tacky layer on the non-wipe top coat. None whatsoever. That's nice and smooth, it's done. But because I have filed a little bit, I need to get rid of that dust. So that is that. And then afterwards, then you just put a little bit of cuticle oil on your client and that is them done. And you can see it is hard as nails.